All right, check it out. That's what I got here. Some Go Fast parts. This stuff here is from Performance Tune Bending out in Fontana. The homie Slimeball put me on with his spot. I went in there. They had everything on hand. Walked in and walked out. There's 2-inch 304 stainless steel, 16 gauge, 4-inch CLR. There's 1 7/8, 204-inch CLR. Then I ended up getting this true 4-to-1 merge collector, 2-inch inlet, 3-inch outlet, 2.5 choke. Check the cone out. There's a vital component to making power. So it's gonna come off the header flange, off the 1 7/8. It's gonna step up to 2-inch and push through here with the true merge. Hopefully it has a lot of downstream velocity and it makes power. So that's the objective. I got myself a spall fan here. Homie Brian hooked me up. I did some fabrication work for his EKs in the last video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. 3-inch stainless steel PLM exhaust setup with a vibrant resonator and a Jack Spania dump tube. This here is a skunk tube radiator that I had in the past. It's been on the CRX. I gotta clean it up. Then I'll get that situated. I got some radiator tabs here. This is gonna go to the traction bar. This is gonna mount up and keep it secure. So got myself the aluminum carbide bit. This here is gonna help when it comes down to porting this. So I'm gonna cut the top open here. Same on this side, run it all the way through. I'm gonna port the runners that meet here. I'm gonna port match the throttle body. The homie Slimeball shot me this here. Thermal gasket. It's gonna have me port match down here on this side to the head. There's a 72mm throttle body from Blocks. That's what I'm gonna use to port match here on the throttle body inlet. The homie KV hooked me up with some injectors, FIC 1000cc injectors, and I ended up getting this here. You guys seen it in the past. Blocks fuel rail, Blocks gauge, and I got a new air motor fuel pressure regulator. This here is gonna be the tubing that I'm gonna use for the radiator hoses. So I'm gonna end up using this. Then I'm gonna cut a section out, slip the tube here on each side, run the top and bottom. I ended up purchasing Heltec. I got Heltec this past week. Thank you to my tuner for coming through. He came through with the injectors, coming through with the Heltec. So HDAY is literally in October. So I believe October 10th and 11th, they just confirmed. So the plan is to get all this stuff, installed on the car, manifold ported, header done, and off to tune. I also got the Heltec wideband system. So yeah, we're moving in the right direction. We got everything. We just got to put in the work now. So
I want you guys to believe. Don't just listen to me. Feel me in your soul. Believe you can win. Believe you can win.
see it's traced pretty well.
Storm.
So I ended up boring all this out right now. Not bad. I'm about to hit with the sandpaper. So let's clean things up. First time doing it. That's all good. Not the last time either. We're gonna get better. Time went on and it just sat. I wasn't really satisfied, and I kind of like to, push myself and improve. So I decided to reach out to my homie Wiggums. My homie Wiggums has ported in the past, and he actually learned from JG. So if you guys don't know who JG is, he was partnered with JG Edelbrock. Back in the days, he was a founder for the import drag racing and stuff like that in the early 2000s. I'd say like late 90s or something like that, 98, 2000. I could be wrong, but this is just what I'm told in, you know, my past growing up. But yeah, he did learn how to pour from him, so he's been giving me some tips, and I want to keep pushing and improving. So I got the manifold looking okay right now. It's not too bad. I want to keep cleaning it up, and I want to try and get it as smooth as possible. So yeah, I picked up some more stuff for my job, and I'm gonna kind of get down on it and do my best that I could do. So this is what the manifold's looking like. I have worked on it off camera. I got a fix here in this area and in some of the runners, but it's cleaned up pretty nice compared to what it was last. I'm working on it. Throttle body is, you know, done as well. It doesn't look the cleanest, but it doesn't look the worst. So I'm gonna keep trying to hit all these imperfections, you know, this area, this up here, this stuff back here. I'm gonna try and get it as smooth as possible. I don't want to go and open up the throttle body anymore. There's things that I do want to clean up on it to make it, you know, uniform, but for the most part it's pretty good. So I took down that section there. ChatGPT told me to. So yeah, there's little things that I'm doing using ChatGPT. The homie Wiggins is really helping me out. He's sharing a lot of info, a lot of knowledge, and, you know, sharing some tips and techniques. He's also sharing equipment that he's used in his past to get the max efficiency out of this, and so it can make the most power. All right, check it out. I got it as clean as possible. I try to hit it with the 80 grit all the way around through the runners. Then I used this wheel here, so 150 grit. So 80, 100, and 150. Not too bad. I broke through a little bit, so I'll get the TIG welder out and I'll buzz that in. Then I'll smoothen it out right after. But it doesn't look the worst, you know. It ain't too bad. Not too bad. All right, check it out. These are my runners. I'm trying to get it as good as possible. It's a little difficult, but hey, we're getting there little by little. I'm still trying to get up in these runners, way down in there, so I just made my own little tool. All right, check this out. Stepped into the light just to show you how it looks. Doesn't look bad. Still a little dirty, but I'm cleaning it up. I got it in my little homemade hot tank. But yeah, I boiled some water, put it in this little tote with some awesome. Yeah, it's cleaning up okay. Check that out. Runners. Alright guys, so the manifold's done. I welded it all the way around. You know, it's cast aluminum. I've never done it before, but I did my best. From what I believe, I think it's sealed up all the way around. And for extra measures, I'll leak test it. But like I said, I think it's pretty much sealed up all the way around. I'm pretty confident in my welds for the most part. They ain't the best, you know, but ugly does hold. So let me show you guys what's up real quick. They're not all stacked up beautiful, but hey, it's done. That's a wrap. It's on the car. It looks clean, doesn't look too bad. It's rough, but it should work. Now I gotta put the fuel rail injectors and throttle body on once I get it clean for the last time. But yeah, not too shabby. So overall, you know, I kind of like to do things on my own. I'm gonna be making the header next. The manifold was a big portion to, you know, getting the car finalized. Now that that's done, I could end up putting the fuel rail and injectors back on, and I could put the throttle body back on. I'll throw the half shaft on in the previous video, and I'll start getting measurements for my header. I got all the material like I showed you guys. But yeah, hopefully, you know, you guys want to do this yourself as well. You know, if you want to weld, pick up a welder and just practice and practice. You know, I'm not the best, but hey, I'm glad that I could do it on my own. I don't really gotta, you know, fall back on taking it to somebody. You know, I'm grateful that the homie Wiggums gave me some tips for the whole porting situation. Very blessed, because nowadays information is all butchered, or if not that, people don't want to give it. So, you know, I'm thankful that he helped me get in the right direction. So yeah, I got the manifold done, and then after I'll be working on the header. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. I'll see you guys in the next one.